Hey learners, I hope you're doing pretty good in your life. So today we are going to tackle a topic that many English learners struggle with, common mistakes. Learning a new language is a journey filled with ups and downs. Making mistakes is a natural part of this process. So let's dive into some of the most common mistakes English learners make and how to avoid them. First off, let's talk about grammar. One of the most common mistakes English learners make is incorrect verb tense usage. English has a variety of tenses, each with its own rules and usage scenarios. Misusing verb tenses can lead to confusion and miscommunication. For example, confusing I have been with I was can change the meaning of a sentence entirely. Take a look at this example. I have been studying English for 2 years versus I was studying English for 2 years. The first sentence indicates an ongoing action while the second suggests a past action that has ended. Understanding when to use each tense is essential for clear communication. Another common mistake is subject-verb agreement errors. In English, the subject and verb in a sentence must agree in number. For example, the dog barks, which is a singular subject, versus the dogs bark, the plural subject. Failing to match the subject and verb correctly can result in grammatically incorrect sentence. Here is a simple trick to avoid subject-verb agreement mistakes. Always identify the subject of a sentence and ensure that the verb matches it in number. So practice identifying subjects and verbs in sentences to improve your accuracy. Next up, let us talk about pronunciation. Pronouncing English words correctly can be tricky, especially for words with irregular spelling or sounds. One common mistake is mispronouncing vowel sounds, such as mixing up ship and sheep or bit and beat. Paying attention to vowel sounds and practicing pronunciation can help you avoid these errors. Listen carefully to the difference between sheep and sheep. Notice how the vowel sound changes from short to long. Practicing minimal pairs like these can improve your pronunciation skills and reduce common errors. Lastly, let's address vocabulary mistakes. English has a vast vocabulary and it is easy to misuse or misunderstand words, especially if they have multiple meanings or nuances. One common mistake is using words out of context or choosing overly formal language in informal situations. For an example, using thus instead of so in casual conversation or big instead of enormous in a formal essay. Pay attention to the context in which words are used and choose appropriate vocabulary for the situation. And there you have it, language learners. Common mistakes English learners make and how to avoid them. Remember, making mistakes is part of the learning process. But by being aware of these common pitfalls and practicing consistently, you can improve your English skills and become a more confident communicator. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy learning.